my star.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you, Jacob.
Sorry for those eardrums and speakers.
Beautiful.
Sorry, busted again.
So sorry.
He does that.
We just have to tell people that if they're going to listen in, you're going to have to just expect that your eardrums are going to get busted.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is.
You're going to have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah, that's the truth. Welcome back to the Spirits of the Round Table podcast.
Or whatever this podcast is.
We are here, week 9.
We are the Spirits of the Round Table, so there's no whatever to it.
Oh, okay.
Is that a hit to the whatever the hell that was sort of
No.
Shane Dawson thing that we talked about that one time?
Yeah, whatever the hell.
Whatever hell that was.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I just think it's something.
He doesn't know.
I'm just a little person that knows nothing about nothing.
You're
and
just
I'm
a
here
little
to learn.
guy.
He's just a little guy.
You're just a little guy. It's his favorite thing to say.
Just a little guy.
How's everyone
everybody's week been? Jinx, you owe me a soda.
A soda?
A soda.
You owe me $1 million. Sorry, not really.
Anything happening?
No.
No, nothing.
Well,
You're going to the cabin this week.
yeah.
We
and
are.
then next
Is it
week.
this week or is it next week?
Next week.
Next week.
No, it's this week. I
Yeah.
don't know what day's up. Yeah, because it's this week, and then next week you go get your shin
Get
tattoo.
my tattoo.
Oh my God, my number 2 tattoo.
His number 2 tattoo straight on the shin.
What is
It's gonna
wrong
be
with him?
spicy. I got numbing cream though.
I'm
did get
proud of
numbing
you for
cream.
going full in.
Yeah, that's
Saying
that's
on
a
my
full
second
commit.
tattoo, I'm getting it
He
on
was
my
wanted
shin.
for his first one. We were like,
Let's start
let's
with
start
the maybe the
small,
pokey
you
know?
pokey drag on the
Pokey
ankle.
pokey drag drag pokey pokey drag drag woo. Sorry.
oh goodness.
So yeah, I'm very excited for you to have your second tattoo.
Me too. I'm gonna look like a little sexy person.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
little
that's
sexy
the goal.
person. Little sexy
We'll
person.
see.
He has to shave his leg.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be
have you
strange.
decided? Are you shaving both or just one?
Oh, we all
know.
have tattoos at the oh wait.
There's that.
Tyler, you don't have to get a tattoo if you don't want one. And if you do want one, get one. But if you don't have
But
to,
if you're gonna talk about it, you might as well nut up or shut
I
up.
appreciate you.
don't listen to him. He likes to do peer pressure.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
I don't fall into that.
I was who the teachers warned you about in school.
yeah. But well, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna shave both legs. I'll probably just shave the one.
Just go for
Did
it.
I shave my legs?
Well, he
for
wanted to
these?
make sure it was symmetrical.
Yeah, but I'm just. Do I
It's
care?
gonna. Your hair's gonna grow back.
It'll
really
grow
fast.
back.
You shaving the whole leg or just the area?
Just the shin.
Just the area.
yeah.
shin and
Been
probably
there.
like around.
He has shaved his legs before.
Yeah.
Why
I
did
shaved
you-
my ankles whenever
was
I
it-
played football.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For aerodynamics.
Yes, aerodynamics because the hair on the calf was okay, but no, because
The
I had
linemen's
tape
need to have
on my
hair.
ankles, and so
Gotcha.
That makes sense.
it was
That'll
bare tape,
not
and
be
so
good.
yeah,
See, the masochist would like that, like rip the hair out, baby.
it was really weird. I don't know why, looking back, why I didn't just shave the whole leg, because I just shaved basically to like mid.
It reminds me
calf.
of like those little old men who dress up daily in the suits and like they have the sock lines where they wear.
That's
like,
essentially what it looked like. to me.
tight
It looked
socks
like
around like
my
mid,
hair had worn off.
I look like
mid
that
shin.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But not like
It's like
that,
during
but-
football season when
it
I
was
was in high
shaved
school, it
like
was just
that.
shaved. High school and college, it was shaved.
Yours
and
do
then,
kind of
yeah.
like the front of your legs.
I think it's because of
wear
bad
high.
circulation or something.
I'm sure that's what it is.
Did TikTok tell you that?
Yes.
No, that's why I have like indents on my leg. Is because I
Did
when I wear
TikTok-
socks.
That's petty
You saw that
edema.
on TikTok, didn't you? Because I saw the same
That's
thing.
petty edema.
Periodema?
Petty edema.
You are
It's
petty. What do you
Parademons.
Demons.
Petty edema.
What is that?
It's
Bad
medical
Well,
circulation.
term
parademons
for-
are
it's
out of
called-
comics. Oh, never mind.
It's
Sorry.
fluid gathering, basically like when your legs are swelling.
I don't want to have that.
A lot of times it's a sign of heart failure, congestive heart failure.
Wow.
Well, this took a nice turn.
Oh, it was nice knowing y'all. If I'm not on the next one, you know why.
So if there's only 3 voices, we know what happened.
Did you turn in your... Never mind.
Anyway, I hope your tattoo goes well. I'm sure your shaved leg will look very sexy.
It'll look nice.
I hope that I don't like cry like a little bitch. I probably won't.
You won't.
You won't cry.
You'll,
probably just
you'll
sit there and be
internalize it.
Yeah.
I'll just go sitting there going in my head.
Yeah.
I'll
I don't
cry.
think it'll take that long. You won't cry.
I'll
She
cry.
said it'll be like
You'll cry?
3 or 4 hours.
Really?
First
I'll
time.
start just screaming and crying.
Listen, I know someone who did that.
Yeah.
She got a tattoo on her inner ankle. We won't say her name, but it was in Springfield, Ohio. And I have photos, and she's like, and she's screaming and crying, and we were all like, it looks like she's giving birth. for
I
a
know who it is
for a
based on Springfield, Ohio.
small little tattoo.
We love you.
We love you.
That's good though. I'm glad that at least everybody has their own experiences. So
Yeah. It's a journey.
let us know how this shin tattoo goes, because I probably will never get a shin tattoo, but
Okay, bitch.
I am
No, I'm joking.
very,
I support you. I love you.
very supportive of you in your decision to get one,
I know. Thank you.
because it will look amazing.
It'll look amazing.
I hope so.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
I hope
for
it
you.
elongates just the one leg.
Cat
Yeah,
butthole
just
and
the
all.
one leg.
So do you think it's
The
going to
cat
be like?
butthole
I'm
and
gonna be
all.
like, do you think it'll really actually hurt?
I think it's going to be the
Yes.
most painful thing you've ever been through.
I think it'll be the numbing will help.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Oh, really?
I think
I
it's
mean,
gonna be the worst thing
the
you've ever
numbing will help a
experienced.
little bit, but it's
think
still
so?
it's
Yeah,
not going to be
probably.
pleasant.
Hope your leg
Oh,
doesn't
do you
fall
think I'll
off.
be able to take a nap during it?
I mean, maybe.
There's no
I don't
way.
know. I don't know how you.
That's like asking like a torture victim if they
I
can
don't know.
take a
Can you
nap
fall
through
asleep while I'm
waterboarding.
torturing
It
you?
ain't going to happen.
I like it.
Good
I
luck.
think that tattoos
Or painful.
are calming.
God, he's a sadist.
So
I kind
here's
of
the
am.
your tattoo will be fine until your numbing cream wears off,
Yeah.
and then you'll be like, "What did I sign up for?"
Yeah, you won't be able
But
to walk
And if
it'll
there's
be
a lot of
okay, 'cause
shading, it
it'll
may hurt
end,
worse.
And once it ends, you're
Well,
fine.
2 stars are going to be shaded. Full.
unless it never
big
ends.
Well, but shading's not full color though. Shading is like
I really don't
shading.
feel like his tattoo that he's getting is going to be that much. Like, how could it take 3 hours to do that? It's 3 stars.
Unless
I don't.
there's
Yeah.
complications. And then,
Thank you, Tyler.
Your leg, it's rotting.
just
Anyway.
yeah.
We're not here to talk about this.
Anyway.
it'll be fine.
yeah, good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck on your tattoo. We'll post a picture of it when it's done.
Yeah, we'll.
We say that all the time.
We
We
never
post
do.
picture. We never
We'll-
post
we never
pictures.
post pictures.
Like an in memoriam kind of thing? Or?
That's what it needs to be, a memorial.
In the arms of
The
the
Kippy.
angel.
So we're here today to talk about something very fun
And very secretive.
and very mysterious.
Mysterious.
Now, as opposed to last week, this is something I fully am on board with.
Yes. Yay. Okay.
Get on board.
I can't wait to hear
bitch.
your theories. So
I'm still offended that you're not on board with last week, but it's fine.
I'm sorry.
today
I'm sorry.
we are talking about the lost civilization of Atlantis.
Okay.
That's the sound of the
That's-
ocean.
Yeah,
Keep
keep
that
that going. The
ocean
rest
is
in the back.
so-
I just want that in the background. The rest of the podcast as we talk. It's just
No, don't.
that sound.
Okay, so if we talk about
ASMR.
Atlantis, we have to talk about where it comes from.
It was a TV show. Milo Thatch is on it.
Well,
It
it originated with
movie.
Play-Doh.
Plato.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plato's
The
Closet.
primary and the only ancient source is Plato.
Mhm.
Not what you're
Not
thinking.
Milo
You're
Thatch.
thinking Play-Doh as in like
The
you
Play
said, yeah, not like the Play-Doh.
Plato.
Plato.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
not an infant. What's an infant?
I don't know, but it could be a thing. That sounds like a thing.
Okay, so the primary and only source of ancient Atlantis is from Plato around 360 BCE.
What? That's old time ago.
Yeah, it is a long time ago. He described it in a couple of his dialogues. And it was supposed to be powerful island civilization beyond the pillars of Heracles,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Not Hercules.
Not Hercules, Heracles.
And wasn't it like
It's the same person though. That's just the Roman pronunciation. It's Hercules. Heracles is the Greek pronunciation.
And it was
It's
supposed
like
to
Pluto and
Oh, okay.
Hades and Neptune, Poseidon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
be in the modern day Strait of Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. Yep.
Wait,
Yes.
the Strait of Gibraltar?
Do you know where Gibraltar is?
Yeah.
The Strait of Gibraltar is where Atlantis was supposedly.
Do you know?
It was-
based on
Do you know where the
Plato's-
Mediterranean
it was
Sea
a
is?
big-
Mhm. So like where the Mediterranean would like meet the Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that area is.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. It was a pretty big area too, from what from what I read. Like it wasn't. It was like massive.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big like.
Also,
I think I read something like it was like the entire Asian continent and like Libya combined
Holy
Libya.
moly.
was what they estimated the size of it to
Libya?
be.
Libya?
Libya.
Isn't that?
It was
Never
an
mind.
advanced, highly advanced, wealthy, and militarily dominant society.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, became corrupt.
As they so often
Through
do.
power and wealth, which, what does that sound like?
Billionaires.
Does it sound like we're reliving that right now?
Also,
Are we the
wasn't-
next lost city of Atlantis?
Wasn't it in circles or rings?
There's something that Tyler has to talk about, I think. He's talked to me about that before,
Mm-hmm.
about one of the places where they thought that the civilization could have been.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different theories on it. I don't know if I fully am on board with this, but I'm not smart enough than some other people that have talked
You
about it.
are smart.
But like in this, I think it's in the Sahara, there were those ring formations they had found.
Oh, yeah.
And they think that's like a location of where it could have been.
Yeah.
But I still maintain, I still wonder with it being, so like if you look at the Strait of Gibraltar, like where it's at. So one of the big things, if you look it up on a map, it's essentially that area in between Spain and Africa.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like that area right between Mediterranean meets Atlantic.
Mm-hmm.
So in ancient Greece, the Mediterranean was like the known. That's why like in the myth, whenever he goes to, I can't remember which one of the labors it is of Heracles, but he has to go beyond that. And so that was supposed to be like going into the unknown because they didn't really know what was beyond that. That was like the mystery of it.
Ooh.
So that kind of adds to the whole like thing of Atlantis too, like the mystery of Atlantis. But I still maintain that if it did exist, it would have been somewhere in the Atlantic and basically caved into the Atlantic. So that's
Okay.
why, because one of the big arguments against the lost city of Atlantis is there's no archaeological finds. Like if it was that advanced, there would be something left behind.
Right.
However, if it was lost to the sea, there's chances that we will never find remnants of it.
Why did I think Atlantis was like an underwater city?
Well, I
Well,
think
that's
it's
what
kind of
they-
depicted
that's
as
what
that
they-
now.
Yeah, they
Oh, okay.
depict it as
Yeah.
that.
It says that there's there's crystal-based energy systems.
Yeah. So they were highly advanced.
Mhm.
And some of the things that they were able to do was work with crystals. Yeah. And they were they had wireless energy,
Oh.
right? Similar to what Nikola Tesla had
Yes,
kind
yeah.
of created with his
yeah.
Tesla coils.
But I envision them being like much more advanced than what we are.
So they had
Yeah.
iPhones or something?
Much more.
Like they
like
don't even need iPhones.
way more
Well,
advanced. than
isn't there like, didn't they have like full plumbing systems and stuff? Wasn't it expected, or was that Athens? Am I making this up?
that. Say it again now.
They had like full plumbing
I think
systems, like the
plumbing
like
would have been
Atlantis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
like they had like
Oh, I'm
actual
sure,
like
yeah.
I mean, they
like-
were supposedly had anti-gravity, like flying vehicles.
Yeah, I imagine them being like
So
they're like
wild.
in a more advanced civilization
Like
than we
the
are now.
Jetsons.
Like
Yeah.
imagine us like the
what we were
like
expected to be
5,000
when we
years
were
in the
younger.
future type thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because from what I
That's so
understood,
crazy.
like the actual story that Plato was telling, it was supposed to be like a cautionary tale. Because
I read that.
like the myth part of it is supposed to be like a cautionary tale of being too advanced and relying on technology, but also corruption and things like that as well.
Which is one of your big things about societies and
Oh.
the way that they end.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's my big doom and gloom is what I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also used sacred geometry. So when you guys have probably heard about Tartaria, right?
Yeah.
And the buildings and the way they used to have sacred geometry within their architecture. So supposedly in Atlantis they had that as well. They were able to use energy to heal and
Oh,
telepathic communication and like a connection to Earth's frequencies.
Oh.
See, that's where though it also
love
goes
that.
into. I think there was some kind of transition with that in Egypt too.
Yeah. So there
with
is
the
a
advancements and
connection.
all that stuff.
There's a connection with Atlantis and Egypt, and they say that the people who started Egypt were those that left Atlantis
Yeah.
before
And fled.
yeah,
Yeah, I read that.
before the earthquake and whatever happened swallowed it into the sea in one day, right?
Yeah, and that's
you
why I
imagine?
feel like Egypt was more advanced than what we realized.
because of
It was somehow, because of all that.
Yeah, because they brought the architecture knowledge with the pyramids, and they brought the astronomy, and they brought the sacred geometry. But also there's that connection with Thoth. So Thoth Thoth was the described as the Atlantean priest or teacher. He was associated with like knowledge and writing and had the emerald tablets.
I want the emerald tablets.
So you guys know that guy named Billy Carson that I kind of follow sometimes. He talks a lot about the emerald tablets and Thoth, and he wrote a book about the emerald tablets. And so that was supposedly the connection between Atlantis and Egypt was Thoth and the stuff that he brought when it comes to pyramids and precision alignment with the stars and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think that's a really cool idea of how Egypt could have had that technology that we talked about a few podcasts ago.
Yeah.
Right? So, like you said, it was a metaphor for civilization. Was it real? Was it not? How do we know? We don't, right? But, I mean, in my opinion, things that
real.
are talked about for a reason and that stay and last, there's a reason that people talk about it. You know, kind of like the same thing we talk about with mythology.
Yeah.
And how it's brought up so much that it has to be there for some reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think also too, just the unknown of the ocean too adds into. Like there's,
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much that we don't know about the ocean. Like, who's to say that some kind of civilization didn't get lost to that area? And that's why.
Totally.
Because that's the big thing is like we don't have any really archaeological finds to justify saying Atlantis was a thing. But once again, it was lost to the sea. So.
Why is everything flooded? Why does everything always?
It's
Why does
always-
water always comes in and like?
Well, I think what's interesting we didn't really talk about is that Plato says that Atlantis was founded by Poseidon.
Oh.
So Poseidon, originally divine in nature, brought these people to this land or whatever, and then used his own power with the sea to kind of destroy it when it got corrupt. Think about that in the Great Flood myth.
Yeah.
God, Yahweh, used his power to
When things
flood
became
the
corrupt.
earth when things became corrupt.
I wonder why he did that.
I don't know. It's
I mean,
just such an
most-
interesting.
I mean,
Such
a
an
lot of
interesting-
like ancient stories all
Yeah,
have flooding. Like, I mean,
every ancient myth
Japanese,
that I can think
we
of
were
has some
talking
type
about.
of major flood.
flooding. I mean,
Mesopotamia.
yeah, Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's
It's
kinda
very
strange.
interesting.
Is it a coincidence?
Is that the way civilizations crumble, though? Did we just flood the land?
We were just talking about the 250th.
I know. Yeah.
Today we were talking about the 250th celebration of America and how empires typically last between 200 and 300 years. And it said that downfalls of empires are usually brought on by weak leaders, rising debt,
Yeah.
inequality.
Well, okay.
It's almost like a checklist.
Yeah.
So,
We have all that. Check, check, check.
I mean, there's that.
Well, I read that Atlantis was guided by the Anunnaki.
Ooh. Guided? What do you mean? Like they were the leaders?
Yeah, like I guess they showed them how to do all the stuff like they do with everyone else, like the Aztecs and the Mayans.
Well, I mean, that's another point to think about with, we always talk about how the Anunnaki kind of connect different cultures,
Yeah.
right? They come down, they teach humans how to be humans and how to do human things. They give them all these technologies and then they eat out of there.
Well, yeah, I kind of buy into that too. That's why, like, I feel like there's too many relations with a lot of gods in mythologies from all over the world. I still maintain if that's the case, like if the Anunnaki thing is legit, which I'm pretty on board with stuff like that.
Me too.
That essentially that's what that is when they're describing the gods and stuff in mythology. That's what they're describing.
Yeah.
What if the lady was an Anunnaki? Would you be more on board with that?
Sure.
What if the lady was the lady of the night?
Still bitter about our mother.
So I want to talk a little bit about this guy named Edgar Cayce.
Edgar
Okay.
I
Cayce.
don't know if you guys have heard
Yeah,
of
I
him.
never heard about him.
He was often called the sleeping prophet. Okay.
Ooh.
He was a psychic who, while in a trance state, gave thousands of readings in the early 1900s. Most of them focused on health, but sometimes he went into different categories. And so once he talked about Atlantis and said that Atlantis was real, a highly advanced civilization. It existed 10 to 12,000 years ago and was destroyed in multiple cataclysmic events. But what he said is he predicted that parts of it would be rediscovered again. So in one of his readings, he said, a portion of the temples may yet be discovered under the slime of ages in seawater near Bimini. Expect it in 1968 or 1969. So he gave a location, he gave a timeline, and he gave a discovery. Okay?
And isn't Bimini's near like the Bahamas?
The Bahamas.
Like that area.
Mm-hmm.
Bimini, Bimini, Bimini.
So in 1968, divers near the island of Bimini in the Bahamas discovered something, and it was a large formation of flat rectangular stones arranged in what looks like a road or a wall or a path, and it stretches along the ocean floor.
Whoa.
So this formation became known as the Bimini Road. And I saw this in, I believe it was a Expedition Unknown episode with Josh Gates. I'm pretty sure he went and he dove into the ocean and looked at this.
So isn't, like spiraling here, isn't Bimini also like on the outer edge of the Bermuda Triangle?
It would be. Yeah, if it's in the Bahamas. So the Bahamas is one of the edges.
Bermuda Triangle somehow be tied
Tie into that, maybe.
Could be.
So here's my question though, with the road that was found, is it like cobblestone type stuff?
No, it's like large flat stones. So
I've got to
let
Google
me-
it.
you got to pull
Because
up.
I'm going.
that's my only thing too with that. Okay, see, but that looks like ancient,
So
right?
you would think that.
But that would be my only argument against it. Like obviously I didn't dive down there, so I don't know. But like that would be my only argument against it is like I would expect if it was Atlantis. I'm not thinking
Oh, you're not.
it looks like
okay.
ancient times. It
Well,
looks
yeah.
like advanced.
But if
stuff.
you
that
had
doesn't look
a
advanced.
stone structure, they use sacred geometry. They still use probably that Cyclopean technology where they were
Yeah.
able to put the stones together.
Kinda
It would
like
still disintegrate underwater,
Yeah.
right?
Water over
Yeah,
time.
I don't
Water
know, I
over
don't know.
time. I feel like is gonna.
So-
it gives off too many like ancient civilization vibes versus I don't
Well,
know.
here's
That's just
why-
me being the
Isn't
skeptic.
there a hotel? Isn't there a whole ass hotel in the Bahamas too?
There is
called
called
Atlantis?
Atlantis. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to see the things
Yeah.
for it.
That's pretty fun. Well, the reason the people thought it was
Is
related.
Is this it?
No, I don't.
Or
I've
is
seen
this
that
more-
too.
Or is this more it?
It's like large flat stones, yeah. So the timing, Casey predicted it. It happened in the exact time frame. The structure looks placed, not random. Some appear to be cut, fitted together, or aligned in a pattern. It's in the Atlantic. It matches beyond the pillars of the Heracles clue. But if you're looking at it in a scientific way, so that's like what Josh Gates and them did, right? They looked at it scientifically. They say it's natural, that it's formed from beach rock, which is limestone that hardens along the seashores. And over time, it cracked into rectangular shapes, which reminds me of the Giant's Causeway.
Yeah.
And of course, there's all kinds of lore related to the Giant's Causeway as well.
Did they say that it's an alien causeway?
No, it's for giants. It was a giant that walked across from
Oh, yeah, I
Ireland
remember
over
your
to
story.
Scotland. Yeah.
Booba.
So
These do not look just natural. Like looking at these photos, they don't look just the placement with
know.
how specific they are apart from each other, and like the actual size of each. That doesn't look natural.
So, some theories, the ruins of an Atlantean harbor, it could be that they were part of a larger city. They're now submerged. It could be the grid work. If they worked with crystals, they would have had grid work, and they could have had crystals placed inside those grids.
Like energy grids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where are the
Would that
crystals
been
now?
that would have been kind of
I
more
don't
for like a
know.
technological probably standpoint too, like to have those energy grids, kind of what they with the Egyptian pyramids and stuff,
Yeah.
with how they had those placed. And
See, okay, that's my thing too. So if they're that technologically advanced, you're telling me they would build structures the same way like medieval castles would be built?
I mean, I feel like you would still use your natural resources if they were so connected to the earth and to the earth's frequencies. You don't think they would use stone? Like things that are.
No, it's not that they wouldn't. My question is, did they have to? What if they were more technologically advanced? They had some type of material we don't know about. That would be my guess. That would be my question.
I mean, I would say that there's possibility that they could, but it would come from another place, right? If they're
Yeah.
on Earth, they're going to work with the things that Earth has.
Okay.
But the Anunnaki could have brought something from another place
Gold.
for sure. You know?
yeah,
I don't know. The whole reason that the Anunnaki were said to be here in the first place is to mine for minerals. So
Yeah.
they're also
They wanted us to
searching
make
for
gold
the
for
Earth.
'em.
Like, so my question is, wouldn't they have like steel structures, something more advanced like that?
Yeah.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Though? Like I'm not
No,
questioning
I totally
that.
get
That's
it,
always been
but
my.
Still, like if you think of New York City,
Mm-hmm.
the ground is still made out of some form of stone,
Okay.
right? It's asphalt. It's not. It's cobblestone, whatever it is, brick. They don't make the roads out of steel.
No.
What if they
Are you?
did?
You're just thinking though, like, would this still not be there? Would there still not be like visible structures? Is that what you're saying?
Well, or
Like,
just more level than just the. I don't know. It looks medievalish looking to me. I guess if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I see
could
that.
see that.
I can see
Mhm.
that.
And it could be a road that led to Atlantis.
Mhm.
You know, it doesn't have to necessarily be the actual area that Atlantis,
Of Atlantis,
was.
Yeah.
yeah.
It could be something that led there. Because if the sea caved in and flooded everything, then clearly there was a way to get other places from Atlantis.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not trying to disprove it by any means. That's just my question.
You're just skeptical.
about it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But to be fair, though, like if there were
Mhm.
still structures, things of that nature, like I still feel like that would be visible. Like, does that stuff wear down over time in water? Does it break down? Like,
I don't.
Steel?
yeah, like I mean, I feel like that's a no because there's still ships and stuff that you see in the
Yeah.
ocean that are
Yeah.
The only thing
Fully
that would happen
submerged
is
for
that
years.
it would
Rust.
be covered by
in barnacles.
barnacles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
corrode and
And
stuff.
like the,
But I still feel like that.
the
I guess
sea
it would be
take
visible
it
though.
over to become something else. Like, you know how
Sea
you look at
take
the
it away.
Titanic from
Yeah.
the 1900s, it's covered in
It's still
stuff.
there.
Hey, I'm
It's
from
the
the
structure,
1900s.
but
You
it's
are?
not.
Me too. I think it could be so covered by other things that live in the ocean that you wouldn't really be able to see it. I mean, think of how old that is.
Oh
It's
yeah.
old
oh
with
yeah.
the dirt.
You know how like even when they were excavating pyramids and Mesoamerica, they were
Yeah.
like you couldn't even tell. It just looked like a mountain.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I mean-
you've said that recently,
With the
but
mountain
like
on,
with the mountains
on the
driving,
way
yeah, you
to
were like,
Greenville, I swear
yeah.
it's a pyramid.
You're like, that's got to be a pyramid.
Well, it's like the whole thing. I mean, like think of how old the pyramids are on their own, like the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Yeah, and this was way before
And this
that.
is like way before
way
that.
before it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like wasn't the thing we talked about like the Cleopatra's closer to the invention
Close-
of the
yeah.
cell phone than the pyramid. So that just putting
Yeah.
that in perspective,
Yeah.
and then going back even further than that.
Right.
So it's definitely been covered by a lot.
And I
of
guess
stuff.
if there was a more powerful being that is going to wipe out a civilization because of corruption and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that, they're not just going to be like, oh, here's a flood. If they have the power
Yeah.
to create destruction, they're going to have the power to cover up whatever
Destroy-
they need to
yeah,
cover
destroy-
up to
yeah.
destroy
Yeah.
it. You
Yeah.
know, like
Destroy.
leave no trace
Yeah.
of it.
Poseidon, if he is there and he actually
Yeah.
just helped destroy it, then you know
Yeah, then there's no chance
just
because
Yeah.
he
It's
will-
terrifying.
Yeah. That does
the
sound
whole
terrifying.
Earth could actually be like formed upon the bones of
Yeah.
Atlantis. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The bones of our ancestors.
that could have been one of our wipeout events.
Mm-hmm.
Could be.
I mean, I know that it talks about just Atlantis being sunken into the ocean, but
Yeah.
still, that's one sort of reset where we had this technology.
That
now
would
it's
be
gone.
crazy to think that was like the reset, one of the reset points, like one of the last standing
Yeah.
cities before the reset point started was Atlantis.
And
That's kind of
then
weird.
There comes the cavemen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Ooh, go guggy.
So the cavemen came before the Egyptians.
Yeah.
yeah.
So it would have been
These were
them,
people
the
who were not totally human.
Atlantisians. Atlantisians.
The Atlanteans.
Reset. Yeah, the Atlanteans. The reset. Cavemen working their way back up to
It could be. It could be.
the technology that they had for
Well, it's like
Egyptians.
You could argue that there was like an Egyptian civilization advance or reset point, like Atlantis, advanced Egyptian, a reset point, cavemen, and then we've been working back up towards that point ever since.
Yeah.
You could make that point.
So
And eventually we'll
Egyptians
reach it.
and then reset
Mhm.
and then, which kind of makes sense because like we were talking about with the Egyptians, there's like sea creature, what's the word I'm looking for? Fossils.
Carvings.
Yeah.
Like
Fossils
the
that have been
what's
found
it called?
around the pyramids.
hieroglyphics.
Well, that's the thing. We
Oh,
No,
know.
like actual
Oh.
like fossils. Like
Okay.
So that's where the whole Sahara Desert comes in play too, though, because we know
Yeah.
that there was water that flew through there,
Yeah.
and it dried up and became the desert that we know of now.
Yeah.
So that's the big theory with that's where Atlantis was, and it's basically just been covered by years
Well,
and years of
It's
sand and everything
crazy.
else.
Which makes
Like
that could-
there's
yeah.
actual scientific evidence of a flood.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe not like specifically with Atlantis, but like even Charles Darwin, when he was making his travels, found these sea creatures on top of mountains.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's so
how
crazy.
else did they get there
Yeah.
if it wasn't flooded at some point in time?
Yeah.
So
Well, that's like I'm still a big believer in Pangea, and I think that's where all that
Well,
splits
yeah.
is the flood.
I feel like Pangea is like, is it questioned?
I don't know.
It should
I
be.
think it's still technically a theory,
I think,
yeah.
Is
I
it
think
really?
it goes. I feel like the scientific community doesn't question it as much as
Yeah, I think it's more
where we
accepted
grew
than
up. You know what I'm
else.
saying?
Okay,
like,
okay. Yeah.
like
the,
for what we were raised with, that's another
So
like.
here's always been my thing with that, though. You would think, with the Christian background and stuff like that, you would think they would support it more because,
Is it in the Bible though?
yeah, well, but dinosaurs aren't either. Like, but here's my thing.
You can't question that.
But here's my thing. That would, in my opinion, it would solidify more of like a Moses and great flood, or
Right.
no, Noah and a great,
Great
flood
flood.
and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would actually solidify more because like how they were all united. And then even if you want to go take it further about how
Well,
like
I mean,
they got,
if you sit and you think about like Genesis and everything, like it just says he created the heavens and the earth. You know, it mentions the flat earthers, what they love to go.
The
no
firmament?
offense. Yeah, the firmament. No
Yep,
offense,
yep,
KK.
I know all
Um,
about that.
it's been a journey.
Part of
But
my
like
journey.
it doesn't say he created the 7 continents.
yeah. Well, let's not
says,
talk about the
you
plot
know.
holes of Genesis. I mean,
Well, yeah, there's tons of
where did
those.
Cain run off to whenever they were supposed to be
Why
the
were
only
there
people?
two
And he ran off
creation
to
events?
Right.
he ran off to his to other family
Other
members
people.
and
Yeah.
stuff like
And
that.
why
that
was there a
they've never
Lilith and why
mentioned.
was there an Eve?
Never, yeah.
They
There's
had babies with
so
other
many
people.
loopholes.
Yeah. We could do a whole subject
So
about that.
Just do plot
many
holes.
loopholes.
So much fun. Plot holes in Genesis. Love it.
But yeah, I mean,
That's my
I
new
guess
band
what I'm
name.
getting at, like,
Yeah.
that's what they take it by, though. It never was mentioned that he created Australia. He created Asia.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, they just think that it just happened.
I would say their only argument with it is that it
Is
says they created the land and the waters separated the land or something like
separated
that.
The water
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the land. Mm-hmm.
But once again, I think it just says it separated the water from the land, not
Yeah.
that the
Yeah,
water separated the land.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what it is. He separated because the earth was full of, it was void, right?
Mhm.
There was nothing there,
Yeah.
apparently.
Which, okay, I know this is not what we're supposed to be
It's
talking
okay.
about. And I know this is a tangent that we're going off on, but it always says that the earth was void and without form. So there was an earth.
Mm-hmm. But it was
void
without
form.
So does that mean like was there something there?
I feel like this was before.
That was always
It was
that
a-
always
a-
confused
another-
me. Even as a kid, I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Before God said, "Let
Did
there
you
be
ever
light,"
question it though? Like,
No, I wasn't supposed to.
Oh,
there
I
was
did.
nothing. It
In my
was
brain I did, but never out
God
loud.
I would
was
ask.
sitting in the heavens, but there was nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was thinking, I'm bored. I need people. I'm going to create this earth. And so he said, let there be light. And then,
I just don't understand why though. Like, what's the point of all of it?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
It's. I mean, yeah.
Well,
And I
it's
don't- I
a
don't feel like
question of
that's
where do
really-
we
I
come
don't feel
from.
like
Everybody
that's
wants to know that.
Tangent though. I feel like it kind of ties into everything. Like
What's that now?
where we came from. I don't think it's tangent. Like going into the Bible, talking about, the
yeah.
creation.
I mean,
and
this
stuff.
could be a
It's-
whole podcast
It,
episode
it could
on
be
its
a,
own,
like
but
a
it does
separate
tie
one,
in.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it ties in like
yeah.
you can't explain that. You also can't explain this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's-
Yeah. It's. I wonder if is there any talk of Atlantis in the Bible? Let me see if I can look that up.
That I don't know.
Because
I don't think so, but I never really read the Bible that much, even when I was in church. I didn't pay attention. Sorry, I
I
didn't.
love that it's like, is there any talk of Atlantis? And I put in, and it immediately pulled up the Bible.
Really?
So
I'm sure
evidently-
people's Googled it many a times.
So basically, the answer is no.
No.
Mhm.
No reference to a sunken advanced island civilization.
Well, that's the big thing too, though. Is how many
how many years
things does it-
after
So
the
some-
Atlantis was
Yeah.
this written?
Yeah.
You know?
Some theologians and researchers draw parallels between Plato's sunken city and specific biblical events or locations, probably guessing biblical events being
The flood.
the flood.
Yeah.
Yeah, the global flood.
Mhm,
The
mhm.
city of Enoch.
There could be some connection with the Nephilim being the fallen ones, the
Yeah.
Watchers.
Yeah.
They could be the ones that brought the I
Technology.
know
Yeah.
in the book of Enoch they talk about they bring the
What's an
technology.
Nephilim?
Yeah.
It's the giant, like
The giants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could talk about the Bible all day, but it comes down to the fact that the Bible was written so many years after Atlantis was supposed to even be here.
It wasn't
Yeah.
written during Adam's time.
I thought
So
it was written
strange.
yesterday
Yeah,
because
it
people
was-
just put what they want in there and they don't even know what it.
yeah,
they just-
yeah, that's true. But it is weird, even though they don't mention it specifically, how there is that underlying. We need to do a flood podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
deep dive into the floods.
Yeah.
We'll put that on our list because it's very interesting.
It is.
Okay, so yeah, I mean that's Atlantis. Super cool
Yeah.
topic, I
Mhm.
think. Yeah. Is it?
There's
a
a
myth?
movie about it,
Is it
and you
real?
should watch it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Jacob
Yeah.
takes a lot of his
His
style,
style.
icons from
Mile
Mile
of
of
Thatch.
Thatch.
I would say I think the Atlantis Plato is talking about is a myth.
Okay.
I think there was an Atlantis top civilization at one
Okay.
point.
You just don't know if they connect.
Don't know if it connects. Maybe it has some kind of parallel with it.
Yeah.
But I truly think there was something like that had gotten lost to the ages, and
I
we'll
mean-
never really know.
Let's talk about Plato for just a second, because if it was a metaphor and it was a myth there to teach you something, if he were talking about the real society, how is he the only one that's going to know about it?
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably not exactly the way that we picture it to be,
For
but
sure.
still, there's a meaning behind what he says
Mm-hmm.
and a reason for it. But I agree. I think it could connect to an actual advanced civilization.
Even maybe not advanced in the idea that we're thinking of, but more advanced than it should have been for its time.
Yeah.
Type stuff.
Yeah.
Very ancient Egypt. Sort
Yeah,
of.
Egypt type
coded.
feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this topic, and one day we could even go into the idea of Lemuria and how that connects to Atlantis.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a lot of Lemurian people that they feel like they're connected to that world.
Mhm.
Are they here now?
Yeah,
In Earth?
there's people who connect to the ancient world of Lemuria,
Oh,
like mermaid people.
Yeah.
Those kind of people
Mermaids?
that are into that sort
Uh-huh.
of thing.
yes.
So we can talk about that one day if you guys are interested. So let us know if you have any
Yeah.
stories about Atlantis or theories.
Have you ever been to Atlantis? Let us know.
Yeah. Did you find it at the bottom of the ocean when you were swimming in the Bahamas?
Did you have a crystal that opened a gate? And did you do this? Did you do that? Did you have a crystal? Happy birthday! I love you.
Okay, there's Jacob's Tourette's for the day. All right, so we hope you guys have a great week. Email us at spiritsoftheroundtable@gmail.com.
Hit us up on TikTok.
And we hope you guys have a great week.
Yeah.
And
All
we
right.
love you.
We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
Happy
See ya.
birthday.
Bye.
Bye.